Hello, everyone. This is MMA Interesting Prospects podcast. Today, our guest is one of the best regional flyweights, Cody Davis. Hello, Cody. How are you?
Hi, how you guys doing? Good to be here.
Thank you for taking the invitation. And in June, you fought in LFA against undefeated fighter Phumi Nkuta. It was
Yes.
a really close fight against a really tough opponent. So, if
Yep.
you can tell me, what do you think about this fight? Like few weeks after, when you have a chance to analyze it.
I was obviously bummed. I was obviously disappointed, but I was happy I got in there and got in there, got to go fight the best. I felt like it feels longer. It could have been a lot different, and I feel both of us we should have been fighting on a bigger show, like for something bigger. Like I love LFA, but it's like we both. I love LFA. Like I've done my whole career there, but I feel like we both of us we both done a lot in our careers, and we both should have been fighting for something bigger. But it was a good experience to get in there, and I learned a lot about myself after that in that fight.
And actually, in my opinion, the fight, if we can put it in the like UFC card, even like a main card of the UFC show, nobody would tell, oh, this fight is not good. It shouldn't be here. I think that
Yeah,
it easily is the UFC level fight, and
exactly,
definitely should be on the like biggest show.
exactly. That's what I was. That's because I actually talked to him after him. That's what we were saying. Like this should have been on a bigger for something bigger. But you know it is what it is, and I love LFA. I love being there. Like I've done my whole career there and everything. So, but I'm happy to be there.
And who, in like your opinion, from your experience, was the toughest opponent so far in your career? Because you fought against like bunch of like top flyweights. So if you can tell me who was the like the toughest challenge?
I would say Chapeline and Climaco because it was more of IQ. It was more of IQ. That was it. I would say Chapeline and Climaco. Obviously, I fought Climaco like kind of at a different time in my career, but it was still like when I fought Climaco, it was like he was like really patient and he was like really patient with everything. And the same thing with kind of Chapeline, he was like really patient, you know. So I think it was those two.
But probably this experience can
Yeah.
help you in near future even get to the UFC. But because of course, like UFC, like the fighters who are undefeated, it's like obvious thing. But in the end, you are not right now 10-3, and with
Yes.
the probably like two additional wins, it's like the UFC will definitely open their doors for you.
Excuse me, say that again?
That definitely they when you win two, let's say two more bouts, they would definitely be interested in giving you a chance.
Yeah, man. I hope so. I thought I thought I fought I thought I fought tough competition. I thought I went on my streak of finished people. You know, I finished some top prospects, but we'll see. You know, I'm in this. I got into this sport because I love training, but man, but we'll see. We'll see. I just had a long talk about that with my coach. So.
And actually, this year in the Ultimate Fighter, there are like welterweights and flyweights. And did you ever think about going through this show?
Yes, yeah, I did. I signed up and everything. I signed up. I did the interview and everything, but unfortunately, it didn't go my way. So it is what it is. It looked like they went by. It looked like they didn't go like the kind of U.S. kind of direction. It looked like they chose everybody from each country. You know, because I definitely have the resume. I've definitely done everything. I've definitely done a lot. But like I said, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Let me just keep pushing forward and doing what I can.
And also about your style, I think that this is a really good style to fight in like championship distance because even
Yeah.
I think that you have the like fifth round finish, and
Yep.
you always look really good in like fourth and fifth
Yep.
round. So I
Yep.
think that even in that
Yep.
fight against Pumi, if there would be like two additional rounds, you could
Yep.
be easily a winner.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe even one more round I would have finished them. because you kind of saw like how he was kind of breaking down. You kind of saw he was breaking down once I started to like actually put the pressure on and actually kind of keep coming forward, and you kind of saw just not me on top, me on bottom as well. How it was hard to hold me down, and I don't only just stand up, I sweep people as well.
And also in your when I checked your record and of course watch your fight, I saw that at the beginning stage of your career you won mostly by decision, and
Yes,
after a while you like starting really finishing people like with punches,
yeah,
with submissions.
yeah, and then yeah, and it's funny because people like we're talking like man, you don't have a lot of finishes early in your career. I'm like, yeah, it's okay, but like you get better, you know. And then I started to finish people on a big stage, finish people on a big stage. I have a finish in my title fight. I think the five, last six of my fights, last five of my wins, four were finishes. Four were finishes. At the last five of my wins, four were finishes.
Yes, yes. So it's definitely really also a really impressive thing. And in your opinion, what should be next now for you? Do you think that you will fight in LFA soon, or do you see any other like direction in your career?
Man, right now I'm just trying to get a fight, man. It's kind of hard to find me fights for some reason. It's hard to find me fights. A lot of people say no. That's basically it. A lot of people say no. A lot of people don't want to fight. A lot of people don't want to fight, so I'm here, just competing. I'm competing, doing grappling matches, just training and everything. So I'm just doing what I can do. That's it.
And also, I saw that you competed in like combat jujitsu, so jujitsu with open-handed strikes.
I didn't do combat jiu-jitsu. I just did regular jiu-jitsu. And I did a lot of that kind of stuff. I did a just tournament where I was there from 10 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. Yeah, yeah, and I had three matches, so I was there for that long. Um, yeah, I did a lot of pro grappling stuff. I just did not pro grappling match, but I did a grappling tournament this past weekend. So, and I'm planning on doing another one in early September. So, I'm just trying to stay looking forward to something, stay building something instead of just coming in training. Like I love training, that's why I got into this. I love the lifestyle, but when I come in and look forward to something, like, all right, now I got this coming up. Now I'm gonna start getting ready for this. I got this coming up. I'm gonna get ready for this. I'm gonna like see how much better I got.
And because nobody want fights you, do you think that maybe there would be like maybe a short notice opportunity from like one of the bigger organization, and you can get some bigger fight maybe this way?
Yeah, that's what we kind of been looking at, um, but me, I'm always ready to fight. I'm always in shape. My weight's always ready to go. My weight's always perfect. It's always fine. Well, I don't, because this is my life. This is the lifestyle I live.
And of course, you are a very good wrestler. You had like a big wrestling experience, a big wrestling background before your MMA career. But was it a
No,
wrestling?
I never wrestled a day in my life. I never wrestled a day in my life.
Really? Because in your
No, I've never wrestled a day in my life. I played baseball all my life. I started wrestling when I started training MMA.
that's crazy. Because when I watch your fights, your grappling, your ability to take people on the ground is like really top level.
I played baseball from 6 years old to all the way to 21 years old. And then I started training MMA, started grappling and stuff. But I've just been in here with like Chad George, Victor Henry, and then Josh Burnett. Josh Burnett and those guys have been wrestling with them. That's been it. So I've never wrestled a day in my life.
S- s-
I've never had a wrestling match.
That that
I've had I do like I remember my first year training MMA and I told Chad I want to fight and he told me to go do grappling matches for a year straight. So I did grappling matches for a year straight. I did one or two a month. So that's probably where the constant, like that's probably where the grappling come from. It's like I'm used to being in the fire and the grappling exchanges, you know. But yeah, I've never had a wrestling. I've never wrestled in my life.
So maybe you are one of these people who are like super fast learner that you
Yeah,
get this knowledge like really really quick.
super fast learner, getting beat up, and then coming back, having to learn. So that's it.
And about baseball, did you consider this as the maybe career for you when you
Of
were
course,
younger?
of course. I love baseball. I love playing baseball when I was younger. I still have my gloves to this day. Yeah, I'm not letting that go. But yeah, oh yeah, I love baseball. From since 6 years old to like 21, playing baseball all my life, and
So
then
it's
now I'm
like
fighting people.
15 years. It's also like super super long time to
Long
do a
time,
sport.
long time, long time, long time. I've also grew up with like I've also grown up as the youngest and the smallest, you know, and I two older brothers, so I'm kind of used to like that little roughhousing, kind of getting beat up all the time. So always small since school, so I'm kind of used to it. Doesn't really bother me. Like the words people say about me doesn't bother me, and everything. So the roughhousing doesn't really bother me. I kind of invite it.
And because of your experience, I think that even on the paper, fans can match you against like really top ranked flyweights in the world.
Yep.
But when you are thinking about maybe stylistically, maybe like name wise, do you have someone from the UFC flyweight division that you think that it would be a really nice matchup for you?
All of them. All of them. All of them. Bring them all on. Bring them all on. I'm not running nowhere. I'm not going nowhere. Bring them all on.
And actually, the flyweight division is also right now quite interesting one. They have a few really good fighters, of course, like
Yep.
Pantoja is a champion,
Yep.
and I think that sometimes we could saw this like with Steve Ersek or Kai Asakura that the route to the title fight was much like quicker than in other divisions. So it's not, to be honest, not impossible from going from regional scene in 1 year to
It's
be
not
a
impossible.
title contender in just like 12 months later.
It's not impossible. You saw Tim Elliott and Demetrius Johnson. How the Ultimate Fighter did that. You saw how they did that. So it's not impossible. It's not impossible at all. It's not impossible at all. Just keep on training. Keep believing. Keep growing. That's it. Keep growing.
Yes, and overall, like flyweight fighters on the regional scene, I think that it's also like probably one of the best divisions on the regional scene in the US. So it's like you can fight a bunch of the killers,
Yeah.
even not being in the UFC.
Yeah, because I think we're like that because we, like the flyweights, we grow up small, so we were in the gym and we have no choice but to use technique. Like we're not the bigger guys, we have no choice to use technique. Like I was telling Chad the other day, I'm like, um, when I came in here, I was used to being on bottom the whole time. I had to learn how to be on bottom, and I think that's why my top game is is really well because I understand what the person on bottom is trying to do because I had to learn to be on bottom. If I didn't learn, I was going to get smashed. So I had to learn how to be on bottom. I had to learn how to do it because I was obviously a small guy. I have to use technique. I can't use strength. I can't overpower people even though people they tell me I'm strong, but I I try to go with the bigger guy. I try to go with the 35ers, the 45ers in here, and I can't use strength. I had to use technique.
And when you are in the like training camp, who gives you the toughest round when you spar the fighter?
Oh man, um, man, I'm in here with Victor Henry, uh, um, Rafael, Militia. I'm in here with Viscondi. I'm here with the another one of our upcoming guys, Desmond Alvarado. Um, man, like kind of yeah, it's they're all tough. They're all tough. I really like rolling with Militia though. But listen, you saw his submission of the year. He's always going for something crazy. He's always going for something crazy. And Victor Henry, he's so like technical as well. He's so technical as well, but it's kind of hard. But those are the kind of guys I'm in here with.
Yes, with this kind of fighters, definitely your level will still going up because when you
Yeah,
train with the best, it's not like other option for you.
it's not a walk in the park. It's not a walk in the park. I always got to be on my toe. I have something to look up for. Look up for. I have something to look up for. So it's not a walk in the park at all.
And from the, let's say, a fan's perspective, do you are you a fan of some kind of fighter, maybe from the UFC?
Well, I like Volkanovski. I like well, these two guys, they aren't fighting anymore, but I like Khabib, and I like Mighty Mouse. I like Khabib because it's like his grappling, obviously, how he just goes in there, he smashes people, and I really like how he does his grappling. Like I really don't watch like a lot of jujitsu. When I watch my grappling, I watch Khabib. I watch Khabib and how he is. And then I like Volkanovski because he's short, but he's short just like me. And but he's really but I like how he sets everything up. I like how his striking is because he's short and his counter punching and has IQ and everything. And then Mighty Mouse is just it's just Mighty Mouse. Mighty Mouse is just Mighty Mouse. He does everything.
Yes, Mighty Mouse defeated so many great fighters with such an ease. So it's like kind of crazy what he was able to do.
Exactly. And he was moving so fast while he was doing it. He made it look so easy. So easy.
And outside of fighting, when you have a little bit more free time, are you do you have any like hobbies or do you have any like other things that you are really passionate about?
Well, when I'm not fighting, I notice I always write down like I like to play chess a lot. Like I'm not very good right now, but I'm not very good compared to like the chess player, but I like to play chess a lot. I like to look it up. I like to look up like like how do I play the open game, the middle game, the end game. I like to look up like the pawns and like all the pieces and like what's the best way to use them. So that's kind of the stuff I like to do. It's kind of nerdy, but I don't know. It's something about it. I just enjoy. I just enjoy it. I don't know. It's probably something with the brain. I don't know, but that's the kind of stuff I like to look up.
And do you play online or more of the like in the physical way?
I play online, and sometimes I play in the physical way. I try to whenever I have time, I try to go to like the little chess clubs and go play. But it's more online. It's more because I'm always here. I'm always training or teaching. So whenever I have that time or at that time to just let my brain just relax, I'll go and play chess, or I'll go look up like why this happens or why this happens when I'm done looking up like my MMA stuff.
Okay, Cody. So many thanks for the time and for conversation. I hope that you will get like another big fight soon. That there would be like no cancellation, no
Yeah,
things like this. That you will get some big fight, and I think that maybe next year you will get like UFC shot because I think that like watching like all of your career, like your whole career, you deserve this chance, this
yeah,
spot in the UFC.
yeah, yeah. Like I deserve a shot or something, but I'm gonna just keep pushing, and I know the man upstairs has something planned for me.